STL FC 3, Charlotte Football Club 1. Uh, let's talk about the sights and the sounds of the first game at St. Louis City Soccer Park. It was crazy. It was crazy as you'll be able to see momentarily. It was the raucous crowd. Everything was up. They already had the chants going, the drums. If they brought in the drums, it felt like if you ever played FIFA, it's like playing against Dortmund, and you just hear that like different, like that whole different styles around when they scoring or when their team is up. It was the same kind of feel at STLFC today. I mean, the crowd was crazy. Everyone was crazy. It was just so much energy involved in it. Even the chants from they literally took the shots from everybody. Every time it was like a corner, I'm talking about the crowd just getting into it every time. And as we get back into a little bit in a little bit, you're gonna be able to see I talked to the commissioner as well. And we talked about a couple of different things as well in the press conference at halftime, and you'll get to see that momentarily. But let's talk about the game a little bit here. Man, the game. I look. One thing I will say, Charlotte had great wingers and a great up front play. That kid Enzo is a problem for Charlotte. Problem. Not only is he was getting in the crowd's head, he got an awesome header on a cross that was sent over to him, and he nailed it. And nailed it right there. He was right there on it. Charlotte has some nice wingers. This kid Vargas as well that came on the pitch, did some great things as well. But their defense seemed to be lacking. They got a lot of yellow cards. They get a lot of ticky-tack play, a lot of aggressive play on the pitch from Charlotte that really was a downfall of them in this game. Also, let's check into stats. St. Louis first goal was an own goal, which was interesting. Fan favorite. It feels like the fan favorite. He's the game-winning goal in the last game against, I believe, Nashville. The man, I thought it was pronounced João Klaus, but on the program, on the press box, it was like Shao Klaus. So I'm gonna go with Shao Klaus because that's what it says on there. Klaus with a big goal. It was an on goal, but it was a Klaus play that and contributed to that. Then Eduardo Lovin got a penalty PK. It was a handball situation on the end of it. It was an obvious handball, and it was more than obvious what was happening there in that situation. Klaus, like I said, got a big one, but it was the keeper constantly putting himself in bad positions. He literally passed it right to Klaus, and then Klaus just put it right over the top. So it was just bad keeper play from Charlotte overall. But like I said, that kid Enzo Capete from Argentina gave you a little bit of Sergio Aguero vibes a little bit within his play. He was a problem. He was a problem out there. I want to give a big shout out to the keeper, STLFC's keeper, Berkey. There's something about a keeper if a keeper is the captain as well for a team. There's few clubs where the C goes to the keeper. I could think of Pickford at Everton, Schmeichel when he was on Leicester. There's maybe a couple of other keepers in there, but not most keepers can wear the C because you gotta organize traffic. You gotta be talking to the refs, and I gotta give him props. He was literally there for everything in all those different plays, everywhere it was. So big ups to him. Big ups to him for that. But overall, dope time, dope things. I'm going through my notes here on my tablet. Bear with a brother. And it was a lot of possession for Charlotte as well on the pitch. It was an overall good game and a great way for STLFC to kick off their campaign here in St. Louis. I don't know what everyone else thought about that. Let me know in the comments. Check it out. Let me know. Real quick, I'm gonna transition a little bit. You're gonna be on this. You're gonna see a little bit of the sights and the sounds as well from the STLFC as well, and then we're gonna
How excited are you that the MLS is growing and over time, and the quicker expansion has been happening for?
I think it's indicative of what's happening in our country and throughout North America. Tom has been around even longer than I have. I've been around a long time. There's momentum for our sport that we are helping to drive with great ownership groups and great teams and stadiums that we develop. But there's a lot going on in the sport, even beyond Major League Soccer. The Women's League is thriving. The youth programs, both MLS Next Pro, and all the other development programs. Our country is going to be a dominant region. It's going to be a dominant region in the soccer playing world sometime soon. We have a number of years before the World Cup, and we have a North Star that the entire soccer community can build on, and we're pleased to be able to drive a lot of that growth and opportunity. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of employees. And think about that back in the day when there wasn't really a vibrant soccer market. And guys like Taylor who come off the field and then play for a national team, work for ESPN, and now working for Major League Soccer. A new broadcast deal with the biggest and most innovative company in the world. All those things I think are a great comment or a great statement about where the sport is, and it's going to build a crescendo to 26 for sure.
I did want to ask you about the Apple TV product. As you're watching all of the RSNs and what's taking place right now, do you think that could be a model that other sports could potentially follow?
It's a better question. I mean, obviously there's issues in this market and issues in a lot of markets that have regional partners. We saw that coming because we were the last one in. Our local media deals were not providing us with the same value, either programming value, content value, or financial value that the other leagues were able to build on over many, many decades. So we went out many years ago and said we need to roll all that together. The vast majority of our fans are streaming soccer. 83% of them are streaming soccer already. We wanted to provide a next generation experience, and it's not just about the games. For those of you who have been on MLS Season Pass, every single club has got their own room. They're delivering content, their own version of Drive to Survive, stories and content that we were never able to get either with our regional partners or our national partners. And that's what Major League Soccer needs. I think it's probably the future of sports, but I think there's a long time before.
As we wrap this up edition of Just Kicking It Up, shout out to In the Zone Network for hooking this up and getting us on board with all this. Me and B will be back soon with all the different things that's coming up on the network, SOLC Network, and Just Kicking It Pod. Love and thank y'all for the love that y'all been showing out there. What we've been doing, and we're gonna go and finish this off with sights and sounds from the stadium from the STL FC big win, 3-1 over Charlotte FC.